Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we have a pick a card on how is your person thinking, feeling about you, about the connection, and any other information that my guides like to throw in there. I will relay to you guys as always. First, I want to start off by saying how cool is this awesome coffee tea mug? Can you see it? I don't want to spill it, but how awesome is that? So I have a lovely follower turned amazing friend that lives locally to me named Ashley, and she got me that yesterday as just a surprise for being a friend. So I just wanted to say thank you, Ashley, if you're watching. I love it. Okay, so back to our regularly scheduled program. I have 3 piles for you today. As I mess them up, I have pile 1, which is the all of a sudden I can't remember the Tarot of the Divine, with this beautiful piece of amethyst geode. I have pile 2, which is the Hush Tarot, with this graphic amazonite. And then pile 3, which is the, dear goodness, sorry. It's a new deck that I just got. The Reigning Rogue Tarot with the Pyrite Heart. So take a deep breath, take a moment, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, that's completely okay. You could just have one message in another pile that you needed to hear, so feel free to listen to that. These are general readings, so this is a really great time to use your discernment to figure out what is right for you in your situation. Not everything that comes up may pertain to your personal situation. A lot of people watch these, so I tune into a lot of different energies. So it's a great time to ask yourself in your gut, how does this feel for me? If it feels right, then take the message. If it doesn't, just let it go, and just know that part of the reading was for somebody else. No big deal. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Sometimes people pick by those. All you have to do is click the number and it'll take you right to your placement in the reading. So I'll leave these up for a moment and just center in and pick your pile, and I'll meet you there. Thanks, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 1, you guys picked this beautiful amethyst geode and the, why can I not remember, the Tarot of the Divine tarot deck. Stunning deck. I love this deck. All right, so we are going over how is your person thinking, feeling about you, about the connection, and any other information that my guides relay to me. You guys know I will say it all because it always pertains to somebody. So we always honor that on this channel. And if it doesn't feel right for you, let it go. These are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. As you see, I'm doing a riffle shuffle, so I am taking reversals today. If that, for some reason, makes you feel anxious, take a deep breath and let that go, because it's just another form of information. There's nothing scary. Even if they all came up and reversed, it all just tells a story. Don't worry about it. Just let the anxiety about that. So many people have anxiety about it. There's no need. It's just information. Just information. So, all right. Don't judge my shuffling skills, guys. When you shuffle this way, it just gives you a good blend of both upright and reversed cards. All right, so how is pile 1's person thinking, feeling about them, about the connection, please? Greatly appreciate. Okay, that one wants to pop out. A 10 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. We have the Fool. We have a Queen of Cups. We have a 6 of Swords. We have the Empress in reverse. Yeah. Ace of Swords, man. Okay, I just got some chills in this reading in a good way. And a 6 of Cups in reverse. We also have Justice in reverse for the overall energy. I'm going to pull a couple more. I'm already getting a really good feel for all this information. Yeah, okay. Let me pull a couple more. We have Caged Heart, Damaged. Definitely can see that. Heart on Lockdown. So you guys have probably been dealing with someone that hasn't been open with their feelings towards you, maybe even with themselves. Let's pull. We have Promise. Yeah. Okay. I'm just taking that one and letting all these fall to the floor. Perfect match. All right, overall energy for this reading is Justice in reverse. So what that's telling me is that this person, what they're thinking about in this connection. So I'm not sure if you guys are in communication or separated. There could be, you know, a little mix of that. But this person does recognize that there has been an imbalance, that maybe that you've been putting in more and they haven't been meeting you there. They recognize that they haven't been showing up for you, for themselves, how they need to be. But this person is almost at war with themselves. Like with these cards that came out for like the clarifying cards, we have Caged Heart, Damaged, and then Heart on Lockdown. And then on the other side, we have this Promise and this Perfect Match. So it's like that even like on one side, they're like, well, I'm scared to be open, be vulnerable. Like it's like basically fears versus what they feel. Is kind of the just position with this reading. And this person like feels like you are someone, they see you as someone that they could spend the rest of their life with. You're someone that they could make a commitment with. You guys seem to just be like a magnetic match, this perfect match. There's beauty in that. But yet this person is just, they're afraid of being hurt. I think they're afraid of their own emotions too. They don't necessarily, this person might be a little more logical at times. So like emotions are messy for them. Of feeling. But all right, so let's jump into the tarot. So starting off with the 10 of Wands in reverse, and then it's clarified by our 6 of Swords. For me, this is just feeling like this 10 of Wands being in reverse is actually really good. So the 10 of Wands is very much about carrying a heavy load, a lot of burdens. So this person having it upside down is like wanting to release like the heaviness of whatever. I don't know if like there was toxic traits between you guys or just something about it just was like a miss or something was heavy, and they realize that they're probably at fault for a lot of that, and all they really truly want is the 6 of Swords energy, which is about moving from chaos to calm. It's traveling forward, moving forward to calmer things. So it's like they want to let go of the burden of whatever this, they're giving me icky. I don't know. There's just something that just feels icky about something that's happened between the two of you guys, and they just don't want to carry that anymore. And maybe it's the ickiness of their own life. Maybe it had nothing to do with you, but there's just something, this unrest within this person that they just don't want anymore. They want to let it go, but it might have been, you know, so much of who they were. This, you know, this caged heart, when someone has that, they've just been really, really hurt. So they have walls up, things like that. You guys might mirror each other in that, and you don't even realize it. Like you might be attracted to this person and their emotional unavailability because there's a piece of you that's also the same way. That's kind of hard to see sometimes, but it's very true. So it's like you give and give because you want them to change. But if you look at some of the other relationships in your life, that someone that maybe sees you and gives, you're just as pulling away as them. So just keep that in mind. That's an interesting paradigm that seems to be going on a lot recently. However, okay, back to this. So this person just wants this newness, to let things go. We have a 5 of Swords. in reverse. So again, it's that fight. It's they don't want to fight anymore. A Five of Swords is not saying you guys had an actual fight. I mean, for some of you guys, it could be very much these harsh words. No one wins in the Five of Swords. There's just like, no one wins in this battle. It's just, it might appear one side, like one person feels like they're winning, the other person feels like they lost, but no one really wins. It's like a lose-lose situation. With it being in reverse, it's just something they don't want anymore. So it might be something that you guys have this dynamic of good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, and they just don't want that anymore. But I think that they recognize that they also haven't treated you how you were supposed to be treated. So they may have been the one with the harsh words, the pushing away, and they weren't appreciating you in your value. So this is someone, you know, not nurturing you, not caring for you, not giving you what you need, because the Empress energy is that nurturing mother earth grounded kind of vibe. And it being in reverse, especially with this Five of Swords, I just feel like it's like they recognize that they haven't been like the person that you needed them to be. But it's almost like they couldn't be that person because they're not even that person for themselves fully at times. Moving into the Fool with the Ace of Swords. So it's like they've had this epiphany, they've had this thought, or they're about to. So sometimes it depends on where you guys are in this journey. Remember, a lot of people watch these. So it's moving out of this energy into wanting to a fresh start, a renewal. You know, the Fool, that can be a little scary though, like taking that leap of faith. But with this Ace of Swords, it makes me think that this person had a realization. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. This is the single sword of truth. This is someone having clarity on a situation, and it's clarifying like this new beginning. So it's like they're starting to see like a new way of being. They may have had like a tower moment in their own life, not just within you guys, and they maybe just are realizing that how I've been doing things for so long just isn't serving me anymore. I feel like that's a big energy going on in the collective period, so it's not obscure for it to come up in this reading. So with the Queen of Cups here, this energy, they do still see you, and it's very similar to that Empress kind of energy, this loving, nurturing, caring, open person. But I feel like this person's still a little fearful about that. So the Six of Cups is typically for me like a soulmate energy, nostalgic, past life, soul level connection energy. So they feel it, but there's still like a sense of just, they're not fully able to open up to the idea of that, but it's still there. So they still feel this interesting pull. They might not rationalize it or figure it out all the way around, and that might be where that's like this Ace of Swords is kind of like this niggle of there's something more here. This person is everything I want, and I've messed up everything because of my past. How do I move forward? But they recognize you as this loving, caring, beautiful person, so they do see you. I think this person needs to meet themselves though. They're just not meeting themselves yet. Or they could be blending through this. Again, you know, we're all sitting in a little different spot, and I feel a very big contrast when I pick up this energy. So some of you guys could be like, no, I'm there, and other of you guys are like, ha, I don't know if that could happen. But just know this person is having realizations, and they do see you. They might not tell you all the time. Also, this Ace of Swords could be like someone wanting to verbalize this newness. But I just don't know this little Six of Cups, you know. I love that this card is here. I just feel like it's just a little bit telling of just understanding that this person does have some hang-ups still. And that's how they're giving me, is this person wants to be this person, but they're just not quite sure how to be fully there yet, but they still have those feelings. They still have that draw. They still have that pull towards you. And it's quite beautiful, guys. Let me kind of look this over before I pull some message cards. Actually, I want to see if we can, because of this Ace of Swords, and they're giving me this epiphany moment. I have these awesome epiphany cards. I can't remember who makes these. I got them on Etsy. I may have to look that up, but let's see if we can get some insight to what kind of epiphany this person had or maybe having. Any insight you guys can give to that? The soul bond is sacred. So yeah, it's that they feel this. I just don't know if this person might not be tapped in spiritually and things like that, but they're definitely realizing there's something different in this bond that you guys have. Yeah, big realizations here. All right, we'll take one more. Please ignore there's just a lot of energy going, so the cards are flying. But this other epiphany they had is realizing that they're masking themselves. They've been wearing a false mask for a long time, and they may have not shown you their true self. And they're also maybe part of this person that's ashamed of this past behavior, and they're not quite sure how to unmask that from themselves. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's move into, where do I want to go? Okay, these. We're going to do some hidden truth oracles. I haven't pulled these out in a while. So we're going to see what are some of these hidden truths for this person for pile 1. Anything that they want to say, any thoughts, words yet unspoken. I'm so attracted to you. They definitely find you very attractive. They just gave me the bee's knees thing. You guys know, if you follow me for a while, that always pops up. And one of my lovely followers sent me a little picture on Instagram the other day, and it was a bee with human legs, and it said the bee's knees, and I thought that was hilarious. So Emily, thank you for sending me that. Because one of my guides must be like someone from the 20s, and they like to say bee's knees. Anywho, okay. Just being near you is intoxicating. But someone's nickname might be B as well, so that might be why that came through. Okay. I hide behind material things. It's that mask that person's wearing. They're more comfortable in this logical, not so emotional kind of worlds. I think a lot of us can relate to that at different points in our life. I regret lying to you. So this person wasn't always honest with you. That may look a little different for some of you guys. They may regret lying to you about their feelings. They may have lied to you about a situation and something was found out. But there's regret about not being honest here. I want to tell you how I feel. And let's pull a couple more. I know it was a distraction from your pain. So there's a level, like when this card comes up for me, there's a level of this person. As much as you cared about them and much as you poured in and much as you told them, there's almost like a disbelief. So they found a reason that your feelings for them were really a distraction for something else going on in your life. I mean, it could literally be this, but that's what they're giving you. Like, this person may have some of their own self-worth issues. So they're just like, oh, well, they don't really like me. I'm just a distraction, or, something like that. So that just, it's kind of sad, but it's because this person has been really hurt in their past. I'm wondering if you're happy without me. So those of you guys that aren't in communication with this person, there may be that level of, I wonder if they're better off. I wonder if they're happy without me. I'm not good enough for this person is what they're showing me, is someone just feeling like they're not good enough. And it's time for me to heal. So they are working on themselves. That also might have been their epiphany moment. For some of them, is realizing that they've haven't been showing up to life the way that they need to, and they're figuring that out as well. That's like a side note from just your guys' connection. Is just something going on with this person, is they're realizing that life hasn't been fulfilling for them, and they need to go about doing things better. And they also may be like, I know it's really exciting to see this commitment promise kind of card here with this ring, but this person also might be promising themselves to be a better version of themselves, to connect with their own heart, to really finally tap into who they are. A lot of people aren't like that, but we all have the potential to be there. And so it's like realizing that life can be so much more full, much more beautiful if I choose to open my heart to it, right? So, all right. I kind of being guided to you. I haven't used these in a while. These are conversation with my soul cards, almost like a guidance. Like, I want to put one or two for you, those of you guys watching. Any guidance towards the viewers for pile 1, please? Anything else they need to know? Okay, it says let go of expectations. Believe that everything is happening in your highest good. Don't expect anything. Let it happen as it should. So this is like taking any expectations off the table for yourself, for this connection, and just kind of seeing where it goes. I know that's kind of hard, but it can be very freeing when you do that. I want to pull one more. And if you guys heard in the background, I'm about to have a storm roll through here. So there was some nice thunder. Might be something for somebody too. A little confirmation. Okay, so this is interesting with this justice being in reverse here. We have bring yourself into balance. Bring the feminine and masculine energy within into balance. Make sure your life, or it will make your life so much easier. So this also could be a nod to you guys, to not just this person, but really look at the energy you're putting into yourself, your situations in your life, and make sure that it's balanced, and make sure you're bringing your own life into balance at this time, and focusing on yourself as much as you're focusing on this person that you're watching about. So guys, I hope this helped. This was a beautiful reading. Hopefully this gave you some good insight. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. It's truly an honor. I'm so lucky. I have the greatest viewers. You guys are amazing. And lately I've had a lot of people reach out and just tell me some really beautiful things. And so for that, I appreciate you guys so much. All right. And I will see you guys in a future reading. Bye guys. If you're sitting there, hello. It's Anastasia sitting there because you sit through my channel. Hi, my love. I hope you're well. If you guys are listening, you're not Anastasia. She has an amazing channel called Confessions of an Angel, and she's an amazing reader, so check her out as well. Okie dokie. I need some tea. My throat is dry. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this beautiful graphic amazonite. Such a stunning stone. I love it. We're using the Hush Tarot today. We are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the connection, and any other things that want to come through that my guides give me. You guys know, if you've watched my channel for a while, I say whatever comes up. Because it's always for somebody, so I honor that here on this channel. And if it's not for you, please just respect that message, part of the message was for somebody else, and just let it go. No big deal. These are general readings, so you got to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's a beautiful time to use your own discernment, your own intuition to know what part is right for you. So if something doesn't feel right for you that I say, or your situation, you know, tap into yourself and be like, is that message for me? And if the feeling you get is no, then just let it go. It's all good. It is all good. So I am taking reversals in my reading today. So if you guys have an issue with that, I need you to take a deep, deep breath and let that go, because all it is just another way for me to view information and understand what's going on. And another way, a deeper way for my guides to give me the messages that I need to relay. And there's nothing scary about them. So big breath for those that are afraid of them. Let it go, and let's find some love for reversals. And who knows, you might not get any, you might get all. So, all right, one more shuffle and then I'll start pulling. All right, so pile 2. How is the person currently thinking and feeling about them and the connection, please? Okay, so we have a 10 of Pentacles. I just had, my brain just lapsed there. We have a 10 of Swords, or yes, 10 of Swords in reverse. Swords, right? Oh my gosh. High Priestess in reverse. I just realized I haven't used this deck forever, and now I'm curious on something. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We have a 2 of, is this Swords or Wands? Oh my gosh. You guys just bear with me for 1 second. I am so sorry. Okay, no, these are Wands. I apologize. So we had a 10 of Wands in reverse and a 2 of Wands upright. We have Judgment in reverse. We have the Wheel in reverse. Overall energy is the Devil in reverse. Again, please don't be afraid of these reversals. They're not a big deal. Just is helping me with information. Okay, let me pull a little bit more for some clarification. Plenty of fish in the sea. Okay. Long distance. Partnership. I feel like swans might be a sign for somebody as well. Last but not least, love potential. Okay. Oh, they're having me use this. The bottom of the deck is autumn on that. So the fall might be a breaking point or a turning point for somebody, or important. It might have been a meeting or something. Something about fall is important, but also might be letting things go. So how is this person currently thinking and feeling about you? With this Devil in reverse, I feel like this person is in an evaluation period, a realization of some toxic traits they may have been holding on. Okay. This might just be one person, but I'm hearing a conversation almost like an argument that someone called you toxic when really they were projecting their own issues on you that may have made you feel bad. Whoever that is, I need you to know this person recognizes that they were at fault saying that. Okay, but moving on. So this person is in this phase of wanting to change things about themselves, really get rid of any toxicities. They might be doing some big changes in their life, as in getting rid of people and things that no longer are serving them. They're just having this sense of wanting to take this false mask off and letting go of toxic traits that they are now recognizing that they have carried for a long time. But that's the overall energy of this, is like getting rid of toxicity. So I kind of feel like this is, if you guys are in connection and in a good relationship, not that this is bad, I just don't think this is your pile. So if you're in a happy-go-lucky relationship, this might not be your pile. There might be a message in here for you, but this might not be it. Because this is feeling like someone that has like, I feel like both sides are feeling a little defeated about some stuff that happened. Things didn't go your way. When there was such a beautiful, strong foundation in this, but someone wasn't investing the time properly. Because yeah, the connection, there's something that's beautifully grounded and there's so much value between the two of you guys. They see that, it's like they know it. They just like couldn't step up for you. They couldn't invest the time, and it's not that you didn't deserve it. I have a girl holding a key here with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles is about planting seeds, not necessarily putting in all the work, but planting the seeds to sow later. With it being reversed, it's almost like, as grounded as this was, as beautiful as this connection was, they didn't put into it the way you were showing up for it. So we have this Ten of Swords in reverse. There's one of you guys that doesn't want this to end, that may be holding on to it. Because there's like this, I gotta grab something real quick, guys. Sorry. There's a quote I wrote down yesterday, and I'm gonna need it for this reading. I need to read this. They're telling me I had to pull that. Okay. Sorry. All right. I had to pull something that I need to read in a minute. Okay. So let me take a deep breath. This is really chaotic energy. So, and sadness mixed into like all of it. Yeah, this just feels like a very much separated, you guys are separated pile, and very unfinished business, not sure which way to go towards the future, not sure, like, do I leave this behind? And it's painful. As painful as this connection was, there's still like a holding on to it. because of the love potential here. There's a partnership potential. But one of you guys may have moved on, or both of you guys may have moved on to try to see other people as well, or they might be seeing other people, you might be seeing other people, but I'm hearing it's a distraction for both of you guys. Or if they're the one that moved on, it's like they're distracting themselves from you because they just don't know what to do with all it. It's a very confusing mindset that I'm tapping into. So this person may just not even know what to do. And a lot of that is coming through with this High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess is the all-knowing, seeing, intuition. This is someone that, you know, it's not being able to see clearly what I need to do. And Judgment being reversed, Judgment is that awakening. So it's like not, pardon me, I'm trying to sort through this message. It's so chaotic. So I'm not sure if there's like two different things that they're blending together for me. What? I feel like someone said wake the F up to the other person. But this part, it's like an unwillingness to wake up and truly see how beautiful this could be, to see this potential. There is a lot of potential, or was a lot of potential, but it's just this unwillingness to do it. Okay. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I'm sorry if this is really triggering, pile, but I have to say all this stuff. If this doesn't fit you, then it's fine. You don't need to yell at me in the comments, but I need to get this out. I know you poured into this person. They know you poured into this person. There's nothing you could have done any differently. This person just wasn't willing to accept all this that you gave them because they weren't ready for it yet. It's not that they didn't see the potential of love. They saw the partnership. They just couldn't allow you to invest in them because they weren't in the same spot as you. So things just didn't work in your favor. I feel like there was like a lot of mistimings too, like making plans, breaking plans, or something came up, we can't meet up, this, like that. So it's not that this person didn't care. They're just not in the same spot that you are. I need you to understand that this isn't a lack of anything about you, or the potential of what this connection could be, because there is a lot of potential in here. I do have to admit, there may be some long distance stuff going on here as well, just with this card being here. But also this person could just be keeping themselves back. They don't want to open up. They don't want to, I'm hearing they don't want to grow up. I just got Peter Pan, like almost like this person isn't ready to step up and be the person that you need them to be, a person that you are, the caliber that you're at, almost like you're a level above them. So them being in a connection with you would basically mean that they would need to level up, and they're just not ready to do that yet. There is this with this, I mean, there's potential for this person to level up with recognizing their own faulty traits and not wanting to hold on to those anymore. It might be something where, you know, we have Autumn here. Might be, you know, sorry, I have to. So in Autumn, and underneath that we have look what the cat dragged in, return and apologize. So it may be like by autumn, by fall, this person could really realize this stuff and realize the potential, realize a partnership. I'm not trying to give anyone false hope, but I do have to give this message because it is for somebody. They may come back and realize that they messed up, but it's up to you on what you want to do with that, you know? Don't allow this connection to hold you back. Again, this is going to look a little differently for everybody. Tap in, tune in to what you feel is right for you in the situation. But at this time, they're not giving me a lot of lovey feelings. I just feel chaos and stressful, and this person just doesn't want to deal with it. I know that's kind of harsh. Sometimes my guides are really harsh. I'm like, dude, I can't say it like that. But they do see your potential. I need you to know that this person does realize that you are a great person. They're just not where you're trying to be. I don't know how many times I can say that. They had me pull this note off that I wrote to myself. And I need to read the whole thing. It's for somebody, or it might be for a lot of you guys. I see things and I write them and post it on my mirror. So it says, maybe the relationship wasn't wrong. Maybe it was so right. It taught you exactly what you needed to know to grow into the person you are today. Maybe that was the point all along. What if it's okay to let go of old dreams, the ones we have chosen for people we no longer are? So that's a word of advice to somebody, multiple people, that, you know, this may have gone exactly how it was supposed to, because something about this was a stepping stone for where you're supposed to be. I want to pull some more cards, but I'm trying to figure out where I need to go with this. Normally I pull message cards at this point. I'm not going to. Okay, I'm just going to pull some advice cards for you guys, just to see, yeah, any more advice from the guides at this point. Actually, this Autumn, I'm going to pull a couple more tarot cards. Autumn, can you give us any more information about this Autumn? Like what could happen in Autumn with this person? I feel like a lot of you guys are sitting here watching this like, no. So flip that over. Okay. Autumn. All right. So we have the Hanged Man. We have King of Cups. The Fool. Wow. Okay. One more. Okay. This one. Two of Swords. All right. So for some of you guys, might not be all of you guys. So if you're watching this and you feel like you're sitting there like, no, there's a lot more hope in this connection. Like you don't feel like it's over. You just know, like you have a knowing. I'm honoring that right now. And that's why I'm pulling a couple more cards. So Autumn, I was asking what's going to come on. You know, we had this look what the cat dragged in, return and apologies. So for some of you guys, this person could have a perspective switch. The Hangman is about a pause, but it's also, you know, seeing things from a different angle. We have a King of Cups. This is someone that's finally stepping into being able to be more emotionally like mature. And then we have the Fool. So that's that new beginning, and then a decision. So I feel like this is you guys. Like you're going to be feeling more in your power when Autumn comes, and if this person returns. But this is like, what does your heart want you to do? So we have this Two of Swords. The knot in the middle is green. So they're giving me, you know, the heart chakra. So this decision is going to be yours to make, not theirs. This is going to be yours. If this person comes back, if this reading relates to you and resonates, if this person comes back, I need you to trust your heart and really look at what you really want and what's best for you in your life. So, you know, in the medium, do your best to live your best little life right now, and don't do a countdown to autumn, but just follow your heart for now, and just know when this all comes back into fruition, like they're giving me a full circle kind of thing, that you're going to be the one in power, and you need to make sure you make the choice that's right for you, following your heart on what you want to do. I still want to pull some guidance cards. Oh, this one fell out. It came out last time too, but it says bring yourself into balance. Bring the feminine and masculine energy within into balance. It'll make your life so much easier. So, you know, this is also a time to, step back, look at your life and really realize like where you're in balance or not in balance with yourself and what you need aside from this relationship. Okay, I want to pull another card. Advice for pile 2, please. Don't doubt. If you doubt, you are telling the universe you don't believe in the divine plan and the divine timing. Surrender and let go. So if you are watching this pile and you just know this person is your person, then just don't doubt that. You know, believe in the divine plan, but also divine timing, and you have to surrender and let go of all your desires, all your wants, and just focus on you. If you guys have already been doing that, shine it on a little bit more. If you haven't truly done that, and even if you feel like you have, like you got to really ask yourself, have I been able to let this go and really just focus on, myself and what I need and what I want in my life? There's a nod to that as well. They want me to pull one more before I end this for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Anyone still sitting here? They're not always puppy dogs and sunshine in these readings, but I think some really good messages, and hopefully that resonates for you guys. Trust in divine timing. No more patience. Okay. Things won't happen if you push or force them. They will always happen in divine timing. As it was planned, surrender. You guys have gotten that let go, surrender energy. You know, autumn is also about letting go. Like autumn is when the leaves fall, at least in northern places, not so much where I live, but it's where we shed the things that we no longer need. Like the leaves turn yellow and die and fall off. So it's also about releasing and letting go. All right, pile 2, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here with me. Hopefully there's some information here that helped you, give you some peace, some things to think about. And I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you guys that watch my readings. It's been a massive honor to have this channel and be able to use my gifts in this way. And hopefully you guys find a lot of value in that. So thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you guys in a future reading. Bye guys. If you're still sitting there, hello. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this really awesome pyrite heart. It's a little broken at the bottom, but I kind of like that. All right, and we are using, I just got this deck, I haven't used it yet. This is the Reigning Rogue Tarot by Sam Sawyer. I found this on Etsy, thought it was super cool. So today's reading, we are doing how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, the connection, and any other information that wants to come up. That's part of my purpose, is to share it all. So take that or leave those when those certain one-offs come up. If it feels right for you in your situation, then it was for you. If it doesn't, respect that it was for somebody else, let it go. These are general readings. So it's a beautiful, beautiful time to use your own intuition, your own discernment, and know what feels right for you. If there's something I say that doesn't sit right for you or your situation, feel free to let that go. Not a big deal. A lot of people tune into this, so I tune into a lot of energies, and I do my best to sort through it all and get it all out. So another thing I'm going to add, I am riffle shuffling today, so we are doing reversals. If you have an aversion to reversals, I need you to take a deep, deep breath and let that go. It's not a bad thing. Reversals are just a way for me to get more information, actually get a lot more in-depth information when I use reversals. I stopped using them for a while because so many people have a hang up about them, but then I didn't feel like I was being true to my gifts and the way I read. So I'm using reversals again. So hopefully you guys can just breathe through it with me and just go, it's just information, not a big deal. So with all that said, how's pile 3's person thinking, feeling about them, about the connection, please? Pile 3's person and connection. We have death. We have judgment in reverse. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Again, don't be afraid of these reversals, just information. We have a 4 of Cups. Okay. We have the Moon. Wow. Some big major arcanas in here. We have a 9 of Cups. And an Ace of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck is Justice. There's some similar energies to pile 1, so if you're drawn to that as well. But but different positionings of the cards, so it's going to be interesting to see how this reading plays out. We have violets are blue, loyalty. Swept off your feet, Casanova. Woo. Look what the cat dragged in, returning apologies. And rendezvous. Bottom of the deck have rose-colored glasses. Okay, let me take a moment to kind of get tapped into all this. Okay. Overall energy is the Justice card. We have Libra here. Some you guys may be dealing with Libras. Actually, I have Libra, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't think Judgment's anything. Okay. Anywho. So there's what's going on with this person. How are they thinking and feeling? There is, like, with death here, there's a death and rebirth. The death card is not a bad card. It's a beautiful card. It's all about, letting old things die to bring things back into new. It's just that circle of life kind of energy. And it's clarified by our Four of Cups. So what I feel like is being let go is this discontentment with life, with emotions, with feelings. The Four of Cups is someone not taking an opportunity of love. And this person just no longer wants to do that. I feel like this person wants to come back in. If you guys are in separation, especially with this return and apologies, swept off your feet, loyalty, rendezvous, this person wants to come in a big way. They're still trying to figure that out. I'll get to that in this reading. But there's a realization that this person is having that they really need to step up. They need to fix some stuff. They need to come in better. If you guys are together, then there may just be like a realization that they aren't being everything that you need them to be, everything that you deserve. So there may be a level of shifting of you're almost like, who are you right now? Or them wanting to do more for you. There is a fear of this person that they think that you may not see them clearly. You may see them, like, you may love them despite their flaws, but for some reason they think that their flaws are unlovable. So they worry that you aren't really seeing them clearly, but you are. But that also might just be a nod to some of you guys to make sure you are seeing this clearly. But I feel like that's just how this person feels when you give them love and all the stuff. Like, they're almost like, well, they obviously don't see me properly. So that might have been a part of the contrast, if there is contrast in this connection, because for a lot of you guys there is some friction. We have Judgment reverse clarified by the moon. I feel like this person is still not fully waking up because of their fears hold them back from stepping into their own power. So Judgment is about like the grand awakening. It's like bringing things back to life. But with it being reversed, and then the moon is all about illusions, fear, stepping to the light, being seen. So it's like this person they know they need to step up. They know they need to let things go, but they're still being a little held back about fears, about being seen fully, and what that can mean for them. So there's just some hesitancy in this pile about how to show up the way, in an authentic way. We have a Six of Wands, which is all about success. It's in reverse, but it's clarified by our Nine of Cups, which is that wish fulfilled energy that also can be a very independent energy as well, but and having everything you need. So I feel like this person may, as much as they see you as this wish fulfilled, everything they want, they might not feel like successful enough just yet to return to you or to be what you need them to be. It's back to this not quite feeling like they can be everything that you seem to see in them. Like they don't see their own potential the way you see it. Okay, that's it. So that might be the fears that are holding them back, is they're not where they want to be yet in life, or where they think they should be to be the person that you need them to be. But they definitely see you as this wish fulfilled. Like, you seem to have it all going on. They see you as someone that just does things effortlessly, and like almost like you work through fears just beautifully. Like fears don't hold you back. Like, it's almost like you're like, I'm afraid and I'm doing it anyways kind of energy. And they're amazed by that with you. They see this beautiful like balance in your connection, in your energy. And so they just don't quite feel like they add up to that. So we have a Three of Cups, and in reverse clarified by our Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's almost like that person does want to come back and apologize. They do want to tell you how they feel, but there's still a hang up. So there's a juxtaposition between these two set of cards going on here. So I'm trying to sort through that at the moment with everything they're giving me. they're just like, this person's just hung up in their own crap kind of thing. Like they're standing in their own way. Like they're making it more difficult than it needs to be. Like there's this level of like, almost like you're very low key, but they feel like they have to come back with this massive grand gesture. And then like, how do I even do that? And something about that gives them, like, they're not quite sure like how to get there. So it gives them anxiety a little bit. Like, how do I step up and be the person that they need them to be? Or, it's kind of sweet. I don't know if you guys will see it that way, but it's like this person wants you to see them as this amazing person that's successful, that's done all this stuff, and they just don't feel like they're there yet. But it's not that you don't see it. It's their own crap. So they're in their own way about this return, because they want to have like some major rendezvous. They might want to take you to I'm seeing like a trip or something. Like they have all these almost grandiose ideas about how to make things up to you, because that's what you deserve. So if you can step back and look at the reason I'm calling that sweet is because they want to give you everything you deserve, because they realize that you have that value. You have that value to this person. They want to sweep you off your feet. They want to come in and be confident and, you know, honest and stuff like that. They're drawing me back over this. So this person does have a loyal heart to you. The truth of the matter, like this card is in blue. Blue is the throat chakra. It's communication, but it's also speaking truths. The truth of the matter, the truth for this person is they have a very loyal heart to you. They feel very drawn to you. Like it's just, you're almost like their truth. They just don't know how to show up the way they think. And again, this is all, I'm surprised there's not like an 8 of Swords in this, like where they think who they think they need to be for you. It's not saying that you ever even put that pressure on them. I mean, some of you guys might have, but most of you guys, I think you just like, you're like, I'm so chill, man. You don't have to do much. Just be honest and open and authentic, you know? But for this person, they want to just be big and grand and all these things, but it's their own limiting beliefs on what they think they need to have in their life before they can move forward. So try not to take that too personal. I want to see what's under here. We have a Queen of Cups in reverse, a Queen of Swords in reverse, and a 10 of Cups. So yeah, it's like they just don't quite know how to honor you yet, but they're trying to figure it out. So there's a lot of sweetness in this pile. See if there's anything else that I'm missing. Yeah. I just like see someone sitting there like, well, I don't even know. Like, what do I do now? Kind of like they've dug their own like little hole and they're trying to get out of it. But yeah, they're thinking so big and you don't need all that. So let's see. What message cards do I want to use? Okay. I'm gonna use some Hermit Tarot. Love her channel. If you don't watch Lorraine over on Hermit Tarot, you're missing out. That girl is fire. Adore her channel. And I love her little cards here. It's like a tarot deck, but yet messages in it. So I love it. So let's see what else. Pile 3. What else do we got for pile 3? Please. All right. So we have this one flew. All right. I want to get you drunk. So you guys might have had some really fun times being intoxicated. Yeah, they're giving me like some intense sexual energy coming through for this for some reason. It's kind of 15's like that devil energy, but in a really kind of seductive kind of way. I've never imagined so much perfection. Yeah, this person sees you like you check off all the boxes for this person. They don't feel like they add up because they've put you on a pedestal. They really think you're perfect. Like you are perfection to this person. And maybe they think that you have to be drunk to even give them a chance. So for somebody may be watching about someone that has a crush on them and you're curious on how they see you, and woo, they see you as all that. Then we have love me. This person wants to be loved. They want to be loved by you. I just keep getting that they're standing in their own way. And I think for those of you that message hits home, you will really get that with this person. Or if you can really like step back for a moment and look at some of the actions or things this person says, you'll be like, oh yeah, they have been kind of insecure about their own self-worth. I dream about you a lot. Too much. So this person, you're heavily on their mind. They think about you often. You invade their dreams, not just at night, but daydreams as well. these two. We have a maybe, and they are waiting for you. So this person, yeah, it's that loyalty, kind of like their heart is loyal to you. Even if some of them have stepped away, try to do other things, their heart is loyal to you, and they're always hoping that maybe you'll give them a chance. Maybe you'll see them. Maybe this will work out. Maybe you'll love them. Maybe, you know, maybe you'll get drunk with it. Let's pull a couple more. What do you want? So they're curious that if you even want them. So if you haven't been open and honest with them, or maybe they didn't believe you when you were, they're curious about what you actually want in the situation. Where do you want your long life-term goals, and how do you envision your life in the long run? Yeah, nah. So with this card coming up, there may be like a wishy-washiness with this person at times that makes you feel like you don't know where you stand, because this person like is all in and then out, and all in and out, like. So there's a level of like them figuring things out for themselves, but I think a lot of that nah is just they just don't feel like they add up to you. I need more balance. So we did have justice here. So this person, you know, may be figuring things out, trying to even out their own life. Again, this person has a lot of big goals for themselves and how they want their life to look. They want you part of it, but they also need to like check off their own boxes, kind of thing. I need time for me. So if there is a pause, there is a separation, it's because this person is trying to find their balance, but they just know that they have all these feelings. They want to come back. They want to apologize. They want to be the man or the person that you need them to be. Sorry. It doesn't matter gender. So the person that you need them to be, but they're still just there may be a need for more time for them to figure it out. Love is the answer. There's a lot of love here for how they feel about you. Let's pull one or two more. Okay. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So there's a little bit of sadness here. Like if you guys have had a fight or something like that, you know, you did hurt them even if they didn't tell you, but they're still, it's okay because they still want you, pile 3. So overall, this person definitely wants you. They're just trying to figure out how to show up at their best version. But yeah, I definitely see someone wanting, like they daydream about going on like vacation with you, like somewhere big and expensive. This person may be a little stuck in materialistic things at times, but it's in a sweet, honoring way. Like they'd want to give you the world if they could, kind of energy. So pile 3, I think that's where I'm going to end it. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully you got some insight. I haven't done this reading in a while, so I'm glad I was able to get this done. And I'm truly honored by everyone who spends their time with me. It's still amazing at times, but I wanted to thank you guys so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys.